Where we started?
Yeah, sorry. Now I can go on YouTube. On the YouTube.
The YouTubes.
Change the come down.
Is it me only, or is it kind of breaking?
His audio's cutting in and out.
Not
Okay.
again.
Yeah. Which is fucking weird because it says you have a full signal here. So I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
The last episode when I was editing the whole it was like maybe like a 2 milliseconds, 3 milliseconds behind from the video, like the audio.
Ooh.
And it was pissing me off, but there was nothing I could really do. Because it wasn't like that, like really bad. So a lot of people that watch it or just listen to it, it's not a big deal.
Right. Well, I mean, I was going to say, if you need to, I'm pretty sure you can, because with mine by default, it links the audio and the video channels, and then if I unlink it, I can make that adjustment if I need to kind of sync up the audio and video. I'm assuming the program you use can do that as well.
Yeah, and actually I can do it automatically too. There's the AI that does it.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
But
even better.
Yeah, it matched it as best good as possible. Yeah.
Gotta love them technical difficulties. Oh yeah. Well, we seem to have the same issues with the last couple of Nap Reacts recordings that we did last Monday, where it's like the audio, both mine and Yadi's audio were just like cutting in and out at certain points, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
But there was
she's back.
There was nothing I could do.
Right.
I am. I just think it's the internet, because it's been the same way since like I got to work this morning.
Well, best I could say is reset, like unplug all that shit and then plug it back in. I mean, not now, obviously, since we're already live, but when like at your earliest opportunity, when we're all set, just unplug it, let it sit for like a couple minutes, and then plug it back in, and that'll help for a little bit.
Right.
I have no hope for it. Like I said, it's been like this literally all day since I got to work this morning. I've been pissed off all day. There's nothing that pisses me off more than like bad internet while I'm trying to look at packaging and supplement panels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the picture doesn't want to fucking load. It's like, oh my god, I'm gonna shoot myself and then everybody else.
Having to deal with shitty internet at work, and then you come home and
shitty fucking internet.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Like, why?
Woo!
Like, it makes you think it's just you.
I know. It feels like me.
Why does the internet hate me?
Right.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you should when you're able to, you should definitely catch up on the episodes of DBZ Abridged that you missed, because it gets really good.
Okay.
I have a question for you guys. Did you watch Fantastic Four?
No.
No,
me neither.
No.
All right. Well, I guess the episode's over, guys. Thank you guys for joining us.
Bye.
With that being said, just kidding. Stay right there. Don't go anywhere. We're going to talk about Fantastic Four and much more. There are spoilers, so don't go anywhere. Also, kind of like a new intro for this episode.
Guys, welcome to the Nerd Archive Podcast.
The little guy, Bilbo or Pippin, whatever the hell his name is.
Nintendo fans, I see a lot of people getting just freaky corner.
beginning, I herald your end. I herald Galactus.
Nice.
Meh.
Oh no!
Oh shit.
She liked it so much she left.
Well, I guess we know her opinion.
God damn it. Well, we're gonna wait until she comes back.
Welcome to the Technical Difficulties Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. The internet seems to not like us very much, and I can't imagine why.
Hey, welcome back.
Yes. The new name checks out. Oh, the fucking logo's in the way. God damn it. Take that logo off the middle of the screen. Please let people see it.
Oh, as soon as I take it off, it goes away.
Ah, well, it'll come back.
I have an idea.
Just switch her.
That works.
All right. With that being said, Fantastic Four, guys. I liked it. I had no problem with it, actually.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
Yeah, I liked it too. I liked how they, like we talked in the past, that they're not going to start from the beginning, and we got to see a glimpse of what happened, and
Right.
it's already like in the prime, kind of. It's not like their beginning steps or anything, even though it says first
It is
step.
the first steps.
Well, it's
But
still technically early days because it's only like 4 years after they
Right, no, but
first got the powers.
Right,
So-
no, I'm comparing to every story that we've gotten.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We always get the beginning of it, of course, because people want to know. But in this case, because even though it's the first MCU one, they started after. Like
they've seen it
little-
before.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, and that's been a common complaint with recent, that they've listened to with recent comic book movies. Is like, we don't need an origin story every time. Like, we already know
Right.
it, so there's no point.
I like it
Listen.
when, if they're going to give us an origin story, they don't do it like chronologically. Like, it's not like they give us exactly what happened before the events of the movie. Throughout the movie, we get flashbacks of what's happening or what happened before, and it slowly integrates, and then all of a sudden you see why the person that we're focusing on is acting the way that he's acting, because it unfolds completely.
Oh yeah.
So-
Or with this one, where you get like a brief recap, which basically in the form of like a midday talk show style
Right,
thing,
which
is kind of cool.
their story is not really that complex. They went to space. There was a cosmic flare, and they got powers. I mean, there's more to it, but at the end of the day, you understood the plot of how they got their powers. So, Lola, what did you think of this movie? I know you said it was great. There's a lot of controversy with the Silver Surfer being like the route that they went with being a female instead of staying with the male counterpart, with the storyline that they went with, I think that's what the problem is, that the storyline they went with had the male Silver Surfer, so it felt like they were pushing something, even though it doesn't really matter to me, doesn't change the movie to me.
I don't think they were pushing anything. I mean, if you're going to bring a story that we've seen multiple times in the past that people have complained about receiving again and again and again, it makes sense to me that you would choose the route where it's the most different but still stays close to what it was meant to be.
Right.
So I liked it a lot. One of my favorite scenes, though. Can somebody talk? I want to make sure that I can hear you.
Yes.
Talking.
Best
Okay,
thing.
cool.
Good.
Thank you. Yeah, you did. I think you said something earlier, and I couldn't hear you. Bitch. My favorite scene though. This is how good this movie was. You know that scene where Mr. Fantastic gets taken and stretched? I thought he was gonna get flung like a rubber band.
I thought so too. I thought that he was gonna be like,
And they
Bye.
didn't. It was a great movie though.
I went with Sarah and the girls to watch it, and during that scene, all three of them were like they thought that it was a multiverse of madness situation where you're gonna see him like split in half. I knew it wasn't gonna happen.
Like it.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't gonna happen for obvious reasons, but I was expecting it. I was waiting for it.
You think of Mr. Fantastic, you know when you pull a rubber band too many times and too much, it just stays like
Stretch.
Do you think there's ever a point that he reaches that if he stretches too much, he's just like all like flaily and wonky?
I hope not. That would suck.
Maybe when he's old and gray.
Yeah,
maybe
because his cells are always like stretching and whatnot. I think is different
That's
than an unalive rubber.
That's fair. No, it was a great movie. I like the storyline that they went with. The cast that they also didn't use, like apart from the main four, they didn't use super known people.
Right.
I was a huge fan of that as well.
I think that the best part was the fact that it was a Fantastic Four movie. And that is what we got. It wasn't a Fantastic Four featuring another character. Everybody in the movie was Fantastic Four related.
Yeah. The only other like famous actor that I saw there that I could recognize was like the guy that's introducing them. He plays Mycroft Holmes in the Sherlock series. So, but that's about it. So I like that a lot too.
I mean, to be fair, you've seen the show and you recognize them. I didn't even recognize him. I've never seen the show, so I've never seen anything else.
Yeah, same.
It's good. It's a Benedict Cumberbatch. Benadryl Cumberbitch. It's his show.
Got it. Benadryl Cumberbitch.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I like that one. So what? Taking away, I have to say it, taking away the gender of the Silver Surfer, what do you guys think of the character itself?
I think it was played well. I mean, and it looked way better than the first Silver Surfer that we saw. Even though that one it was a person and practical effects, like a CGI and practical effects. And in this case, it was all CGI. But what we got from the first trailer, I'm glad is not what we saw.
Right. That I'd say.
Because that first one, but I enjoy the movie or everything from the movie.
I did as well. I also like the way that they used science. Also the way they portrayed wormholes.
Mm-hmm.
It's very trippy, but I don't know if it's accurate actually, but it's what I imagine a wormhole in space would actually look like. The way the space and time bends.
I felt like I was watching Star Wars.
Kind of a little bit, yeah.
It was their way of jumping into hyperspace.
What is what they call it?
But then like oof.
What they called the jumping through that they just called it faster than light.
Faster than light. I like that they use something different than
yeah
hyperspeed or
Also, the scene
hyperspace
where
or warp or something like that.
he sits down in the chair and then he's like trying to bend the shot on the
Yeah.
wormhole. That felt very like Luke on
Yeah.
the Millennium Falcon.
It felt like he had no idea what he had to do. And then he's like, okay, well, I'm going to do this and see if it works. It's not like he had an eureka moment. I'm like, oh, I have to do this.
Mhm.
It was more of a, okay, here it goes. I don't know.
Trial and error kind of situation. It was pretty
Pretty
good.
much. Having to adjust the pitch of of those guns to try and account for the bending of space inside that
Right.
stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah,
and
and-
then the whole use of science on like how to keep her off their backs, essentially, with the wormhole,
Right.
or not
I-
wormhole, black hole.
The jump,
Dwarf.
speed
They
jump.
threw her into when they had to slingshot
We don't know
off
what
of
to
that
call
white
it.
dwarf star, and in order to get back to where they basically just like threw her into it, and they were like, oh that'll keep her off our backs for like what did they say,
A
like
month.
a month?
A month.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty cool.
That whole scene was actually cool. Like I was like, I haven't been hypnotized in the movie theater lately. But that
Mhm.
scene was very cool.
Yep, I agree.
I couldn't stop watching. I didn't know what was going to happen. Like,
Yeah.
especially during that scene. I'm like, what are they going to do? How are they going to get her? How are they going to trick her?
Mhm.
So it was pretty cool the way they did it. They did it. It was more of a, we're going to make the ship disappear
Oh
and make her
no.
think. What?
Did you?
What's wrong?
We froze for you. She can't hear us. Maybe not.
What's happening?
I think she's listening. What's happening? Oh,
Yep, internet again.
it doesn't help that he's doing his own thing and she's watching also, and she's recording too.
I gotcha.
She's
Someone in the
recording?
comments said, Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer as a better movie. I don't know about better movie, but
It had a better
Okay.
Silver Surfer. I wouldn't say it's a better movie, but it had a better Silver Surfer.
Everybody has their likes. So if you like that movie,
that's-
good for you, Maverick.
Yeah. No, that's perfectly fine. My overall opinion of this movie is it was surprisingly decent. I don't consider it a great movie because I have several gripes with it.
like what?
Well, let's see. Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, that was a miscast, pure and simple. You can disagree with me if you want, but
I completely disagree, but
well, that's fine. But it makes perfect sense because he wasn't even their first choice, or their second, or their third. He was their fourth because 3 people that they had initially wanted for the role of Reed Richards turned it down. And it makes perfect sense considering what's been going on with Blade and Mahershala Ali. Like how they've been just in limbo, and he's like, he can't do anything else. He can't do any other work, and it's pissing him off. So
okay. But what
How
does
does-
that have to do with
I don't know.
this one?
he doesn't fit the character. But what I will say though, it's not, he did a good job regardless.
There we go. Okay, there we go.
Like, it's not like I don't hate it. It's just he doesn't really fit the character, but he still did a good job in, like, he takes a character and he does what, he basically does what he's asked to do. And so that's not really, and I don't see it as a bad thing. So he does what he can. And obviously, my gripe with the decision on the female Silver Surfer, that was the wrong decision, in my opinion. If you're going to do the coming of Galactus from the comics, you need Norrin Rad instead of Shalabal. But that's just my opinion, and it is what it is. Let's see. To be honest, my favorite part, the best part of this, was seeing Galactus in all of his fucking glory on the big screen, finally done right, rather than some big fucking shadowy cloud that they did with Rise of the Silver Surfer back back in the day. That was just that was dumb. And second for me was Eben Moss Bacharach as Ben Grimm.
Mhm.
And I mean, that his look was incredible. Like they gave him the eyebrow, which was super cool.
Right.
Like in as close to comic accurate as you can get. What was it? Jack Kirby and John Byrne, like their design of Ben Grimm and the Thing, like that was like really, really cool. And a lot of these articles that were coming out about, oh, we're gonna give it to, or we're gonna make it, we're gonna gear it towards the modern audience and do all this, which I was like super cautious with. And I'm like, man, I don't know about this. But, seeing some of the audience reviews and of a lot of the people that I follow saying that they actually did not go in that direction and that it was surprisingly good, I'm like, okay, this is looking good. Like I might actually take a risk on this. And I went and I did, and I didn't completely hate it. It's not, it's not, no, it's not, it's not a great movie, but it's not a terrible movie. So let's call it, rather than Fantastic Four First Steps, we'll call it Fantastic Four Baby Steps. So baby steps in the right direction.
So what would would you qualify a great movie? Because there's been a lot of movies lately that we all talk about, and I know it's everyone's opinions, but I want to know what you consider a great movie. Because there's been some movies that I compared to other ones that you and I have agreed that they're great movies, and they look the same to me, they feel the same, but the opinion is different too. Like, what do you consider a great movie? An example of a great movie to you?
I would rather have, I mean, like I said, it's not really on the writing, because the writing wasn't that bad, although it did kind of fall off on the third act, because it seemed like they were trying to like cobble things together with the rewrites and the reshoots that they wound up having to do, which is unfortunately a common theme in a number of Marvel Studios' recent movies. Honestly, go with like as close as you can get to the comic, like to comic accurate as you can, and get and cast people that fit the role a bit better. Like to be honest, I think I would have liked to have like John Krasinski, but I mean, obviously we know that he wasn't gonna, he didn't want to come back for that. Like his decision was made. He only did the cameo he did based on fan service and whatnot. And so it is what it is. But I think honestly, having characters that fit the part a bit more, and then going with characters that are more accurate to the story, and bringing in what my brain just went.
You just lost everything you were saying.
Yeah. It just giving us something that brings in the comic book fans as well as your average your average movie going audience, because they've lost a lot of that over the course of the last 2 phases since Endgame. They had all of this stuff. They had all of this goodwill with with everything leading up to Endgame, and then they wound up just losing a lot of that. And then obviously, with the success of, and this is going back to like a year ago with what was it, Deadpool and Wolverine. They had a win with that one, but then it just went. And so, like, honestly, get it for me. Just get it as close as you can to comic book accuracy, and you'll have something really, really good. There's no need to there's no need to alter anything to fit with modern times, which a lot of it
There is
didn't.
actually there is a lot, because mindsets had changed. Everything has changed since those were written. So they do have to make some changes. Like if
Not necessarily,
if
no.
you leave stories as they were in the past, there's a lot of stuff that were talked about then, not the same way that should be talked now. So there is things that have to change. Not saying everything, but there is stuff
Right.
that they do have to
Mhm.
bring up to modern times. You know,
I get
we
it
can't
to
hear
a
you.
point.
Lola, we can't hear you.
Yeah, you're muted.
Sorry. I
There
was
you go.
gonna ask, just out of curiosity, did like Tony Stark find, or not find, but invent time travel in the comics?
There's some comic book runs that it was
Mm.
him, and there's some that was Reed Richards. There's some that was Doctor Doom. It depends on the comic book run. However, even though it looks like in the MCU was Tony Stark, if you think about it, it was more Reed Richards that invented it, because if you look at the aesthetics of their world in this movie is very similar to the aesthetics in the TVA, which it looks like that TVA was probably, the theory out there is that it was created by Reed Richards, and then Kang, or He Who Remains, took over it and rewrote history and told everybody that he created it.
Yeah.
Because even the computers look the same.
It's a 60s vibe, definitely.
Yeah.
And then, so I guess my other question would be like, were the not the comics, the movies that came out from 2008 to 20, was it 16, 17, or 18 that Endgame came out? Were those like perfectly comic accurate?
Not necessarily. In some aspects, no.
Okay.
you
I
also
think
don't
that
have the same creators. They could base it off of something, but a lot of people have passed away. A lot of people that created those are not doing those things anymore, and then they're just based off their stuff. Because
Right.
you as a creator, like, you want to have your input into something you're creating.
Yeah.
So there's something that you are gonna put yourself in it, regardless, because uh, regardless of us being fans and whatnot, the producers and all that stuff, directors and writers, they want to have their own, like paw print. They want to have their print
It's
in
their
all
work
this stuff.
of art. Yeah.
Yeah, because they want to say, "Oh, I added something to this." Like, if I see a plate from a chef and I want to add my own twist, no matter what, I'm gonna do it. But that's just the way I see it of why
Which
things
Right.
have
I
changed.
understand, but at the same time, you also have to think about what the readers and the viewers want to see. And by and large, a lot of people want to see a lot of the older stories. They want to see they want to see these movie stories that are more akin to and closer in part in large part to the comic book stories. And so, yeah, you can kind of put your own little stamp on it in some ways, but if you stray too far from that, you're going to drive a lot of that audience away. You're gonna, and that's it's a big part of what's been happening in the MCU over the last few years.
Well, also the problem is that there's a lot of people, and the general public, they like to complain, and we've talked about this before. We wanted comic book accurate. They make it kind of comic book accurate. They have a gripe with it. They don't, like, for instance, the Superman suit in this Superman movie just came out. It's very comic book accurate compared to the live action movies that we've had in the last couple of years. And they're like, oh, all of a sudden Superman, like Henry Cavill's Superman suit was better, or it is peak and it was the GOAT. Like, no, when that movie came out, you had a problem with it.
I was gonna say, like, just people like to bitch, moan, and complain about everything. So I feel like at this point, a lot of movie producers and directors and whatnot are just making what they want to make, like Yadi said, because that is what they want to make. And then, marketing comes in and sales comes in, and it's a business at the end of the day. So they're going to sell the shit out of it. But then that's my other thing. It's like, we didn't have fully like comic book accurate before, but that's still what's being asked for. But then when they receive it, they don't like it either. So it's kind of like they're stuck between a rock and a hard place, and it's kind of hard to like meet every single demographic. So I think at this point they're just doing what they can do, which is do their own piece of work and piece of art.
Right, because if you, for example, there's a lot of artists out there that, like music artists, that we enjoy, and they've made great music. They make great songs. There's also songs that suck.
Yeah.
That they've made. And for example, Eminem is one of my favorite artists. But Eminem has some albums that I don't listen to because they are garbage. But I bet when he was making the album, he was like, "This is gonna kill," and then it didn't. So, going back to the point that Lola makes, I think that the producers and directors and all these creators have been listening, and they tried to do what some people want, and then some people complain, so they go to the other side and do what the other people wanted now, and then the other complains, so they're like, I'm just gonna make a movie, and you guys are gonna complain anyway, so I'm just gonna make it, and hopefully you like it. If you don't,
yeah, I think I feel like
hopefully I just break even.
Yeah, I feel like that's with a lot of movies lately as well, not just with like, Marvel movies. It just feels like go back to doing what you were doing, stop listening to the people, do whatever you need to do. If you make good entertainment, good on you, man. I hope you get your money back.
I think when you have to listen to the people is more when it comes to design.
Yeah.
Don't change colors that don't need to be changed when it comes to like clothes and whatever, their costumes. Don't put a twist on how a character should look like if a CGI character, such as Sonic. Like, there's no need for you to try to put your input on that. Like, storyline, do whatever the fuck you want. As long as it's good storytelling, I don't care. Because guess what? You're bringing Sonic, and it's just bringing Sonic as an example. You're bringing Sonic to the real world. Have at it. He's not a real character. Don't care. Galactus showed up. His character design looked fantastic. But I don't care. He's not a real. And comic book accuracy,
Just make it good. Just make the
You know
storyline
what?
good.
Right, but you know what I didn't care about, or what I didn't even think about while I was watching the movie was Silver Surfer has titties.
Yeah. Also,
I didn't.
I like that it was a female because
Yeah,
of the
titties.
I
play.
do
Got
like
it.
to. Yeah.
No, because the play they
Oh,
did with
yeah.
Johnny.
The way you pause, I know where you were going
I
with this.
like
Uh,
that.
I like that.
I didn't know where
That
I
it was
paused.
see female.
It's mainly because of the play they did with Johnny's character and her character.
Right,
That
right,
played
right.
well in the movie because that was the comedic relief in this movie.
Yeah.
Right.
But it kind of went well with the movie. Like it just
Mm.
mixed well.
It
Yeah.
made sense in that respect, especially with the interactions with Johnny Storm, and I'm glad they didn't tone down the way his character is.
Right.
Because because that's the thing though. He's cocky. I wouldn't say well spoken, but he likes to talk and he likes the ladies. And they
Right.
did, and they definitely gave you that in this movie. And so I'm glad that change wasn't made.
And they pointed it out in the movie when he's explaining what was happening between them.
Mhm.
He's like, I know what you're thinking, space, ladies, mix. It sounds like a mix of things that I like, but it's true. So
Also, it was really fucking cool that they had her surfing on fire or lava, whatever.
oh, that was
a
when I saw
great
that, I'm like, okay,
scene.
now you're actually giving me a surfer. Nice.
Yeah. I love that.
And when he's like, is that board part of your body? And as soon as it's not, like, there is nothing else in the scene. He just says, oh, it's not part of her body.
Not part of her body, got it. But do you catch the scene afterwards when they're doing the interview and he's like, the most important part to know is that the board is not a part of her body.
Yeah. When they came back. Yeah. They were gone for a month.
They were gone for they were also stuck in the same section. I'm pretty
Right.
sure it's a black hole.
Yeah, that's what
They
they
do
said in
something
the
okay, that's what I
movie. I
saw.
think they say black hole.
Yeah. They did something similar in the Interstellar movie. They used the force from the black hole to like
Ricochet.
slingshot around it to
Right.
get back to where they needed to get back
That's
to.
the word.
Yeah.
What else did you guys like? Is there anything else? Because there's another movie that I would like to talk about if you guys are done with Fantastic Four.
Gilmore.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't. I've seen so many. I've seen so many advertisements for that movie. I have not gotten the chance to see that movie yet. But you know what? I don't. I'm gonna see it anyway. So if you're gonna spoil it, just fucking do it. If you guys have seen it, that's fine.
Yeah, let me say one thing for Fantastic Four.
Yeah. Go for it.
We didn't.
No, if you
talk
guys are
about
not done with Fantastic Four, I don't want to stop.
It'll be quick. The aesthetics of the movie itself, like that whole thing with the 60s and 70s mixed with the future, it was freaking cool.
Oh,
And
it
also
definitely
I agree.
all the callbacks that they did to the comic book, the first bad guy that they fight, it's the first scene we see them fighting a bad, a villain and whatnot. And then also the voices of, I think the voice of the original one in the cartoon was in the movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he says clovering time.
Oh,
I haven't looked it up, but I feel like that was too. They left it alone in the scene for a reason.
Yeah. There was something that was cut from the movie. I'm trying to figure out what it was, because it was supposed to be in the montage. It was what the hell was it? Red Ghost. John Malkovich played Red Ghost and had some scenes in the montage that they did at the beginning, but it wound up getting cut, and I kind of wish they hadn't.
Oh man, that would have been nice to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that montage was cool too because you see they go through so many of their of the characters in the
Yeah,
comic
yeah.
books in a short amount of time.
So average between all four of us, it was a good movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ocho, love Pedro Pascal. Great job. Still daddy.
He is the
Understood.
daddy in the movie.
He is
He
the
is.
daddy in the movie. Yeah.
Franklin
Yes.
Richard.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
They have to tread very, very carefully with his character
With
going
Franklin?
forward. Yes, because
Yeah.
of his power. That's not a character that is easy to write. Comics or movies, doesn't matter.
They're going to have to tone him down because he's overpowered.
Unless they don't bring him to, because we know what's going to happen next, right? Like
Mhm.
we saw the ending, and we get to see Victor Von Doom.
Yep.
I mean, whoever we think who it is, but yes, it is him. Um, and he's talking to the kid now. Is he going to take the kid with him? Is he the one that's going to show up in the ship that we saw in the previous movie? I think that's basically how he's going to get over to the MCU side and not the Fantastic Four, unless they, there's a lot. There's a lot of things.
I know exactly what you're leading into. So basically, he takes Franklin using his powers to move over to the prime to the prime timeline, and they give chase, and that's where we see the ship coming in at the end of Thunderbolts. It honestly, it makes perfect sense if they play it out that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they
Right.
play like that, I think that what's going to work. And then
Yeah.
the Fantastic Four are going to figure out how to travel to Earth 616 in order to get Franklin back.
So on that note, did you guys see the video that Robert Downey Jr. posted on Instagram?
No.
No.
I did not.
Okay. He was promoting his son's music, right?
Mhm.
But he had an app, like a tablet with his son's music on it. He was promoting it, talking about it, how it was great. But then he has two comic books sitting behind it. One is the West Coast Avengers comic book, and then you have one that's Iron Man versus Doctor Doom. Right. They don't do anything by mistake.
No,
I think they're
especially
just
with
teasing.
him. Especially
They're
with
just
him, no.
teasing. Yeah. And are we going to see maybe a fight between Iron Man and Victor Von Doom, both without the mask, so you can see that it's two of the same guy? Because that would make sense just to have that. Second, because that's what the premise of Iron Man versus Doctor Doom is. And then the West Coast Avengers is the premise of that comic book is with Doctor Doom is that Doctor Doom put his conscious into his son, and then his son is like trying to escape because it's him, so he looks different. So that is the premise of that. Are we maybe going to see Victor Von Doom, that his son is a variant of Tony Stark, and that's why he looks like him? Is Victor Von Doom or Tony a variant of Doctor Doom, and he was adopted by the Stark?
It's
So
certainly
there's
possible.
there's a bunch
I mean,
of stories that can do.
Oh yeah, there's like two or three different ones that they can draw from, but
Right. It's been a year since they announced that that Robert Downey Jr. is going to be Doctor Doom, because
Yep.
this morning I was looking on TikTok and on my on this day videos. It showed up when I posted that that happened last year.
Does Tony Stark have any siblings in any of the timelines?
In one of the comic books, he
Mm.
does, and he becomes a villain.
The sibling?
Yep.
Because then I'm wondering if he is a variant and if he is adopted. They do show his dad saying that his wife is pregnant.
Right. And he
So
makes
I'm
a face like,
wondering, yeah. So I'm wondering if that is actually a sibling or, just not him.
that's so the theory that is going around is that they had a baby, but they miscarried the baby, and they found out they can't have any kids because it's going to happen every single time, so they adopted a kid,
Okay, that makes sense.
and it was Victor Von Doom, so they named him Tony Stark. Because if you think about it, Victor Von Doom it's a very smart individual,
Mm-hmm.
and with the right tools, he can become Tony Stark. So, yeah, that's a bunch of theories going on. Hopefully, something.
I'm sure we'll start hearing more as it gets closer.
Right. We'll see. We'll see. Do you have anything else on Fantastic Four?
It was fantastic.
I wish
Say
Reed
it
Richards
4
had
times.
gotten flunged.
The rubber band
I-
thing.
Yeah.
I would have
Hit the camera. That would have been amazing.
That would have been a great scene.
Yeah.
But he just
Like
kept
a
pulling, and
fourth
I'm
wall.
like, no, fling him.
Like a fourth wall straight into the camera.
Yeah.
A little Deadpool
Very
moment.
yeah. So if you guys don't have anything else, that I don't want to end the episode here, but I do want to talk about Happy Gilmore too.
Mm.
There's no spoilers. It's not really like a huge movie. They're gonna be like, oh my god, really?
Whoever wants to see it has already seen it.
Yeah.
Well, I want to see it, and I haven't seen it yet. So, but like I said, I'm not going to worry about spoilers because I'm still going to watch it. I've got the next
Right.
2 days off, or I could watch it when I eat dinner after we get done with this. So
You're gonna
Unless-
enjoy it. I've seen it twice.
there you go.
Um,
And it's on Netflix, so I have that, so I don't have to worry too much.
yay!
There you go. You watch it right after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
Worth it.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's worth it. So Happy Gilmore 2 kind of surprised me. I thought it was lately Adam Sandler hasn't been doing his best, to be honest. But we got to see a twist with Happy Gilmore because it felt like we were literally watching it literally felt like a sequel. It didn't feel like anything other than what it was.
Mhm.
With a newer twist, obviously, because it's 2025 and they wanted to make sure that it was there's a bunch of weird things going during this time. So I guess the Maxi League was the right choice.
I did see a clip from it. I forget whether it was on TikTok or YouTube Shorts. It was a neat little callback to the one interaction between Happy Gilmore and that one guy. You will not make this putt, you jackass. Come to find out, that guy, as a kid,
And
played
is
by
Eminem. Yep.
And
That's
it just
that's why I remember to talk about the movie, because I spoke about Eminem and then it triggered. Oh wait, he was
Yes.
in Happy Gilmore. I wanted to talk about
I
it.
saw that scene in its entirety on TikTok. I'm like, I shouldn't be watching this, but it's like I can't look away from it.
So you see what happened to the character.
Yes.
Okay. It was hilarious, and I think I'm gonna be biased, but I think the Bad Bunny stole the show.
Yes, you did.
I think.
Would you like some breast sticks?
Breast sticks? That I have seen so many TikToks of people saying Oscar taught me something, and they open the door and it's like, "Babe, are you good?" Like, yeah. Do you want any breast sticks?
Like, yeah, I thought that was like, yeah, he did steal it for sure.
I thought that he was just gonna have a small role. I thought that he was just gonna have a one-liners here and there. He listen. Have you ever seen Bullet Train?
Yeah.
With Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No. So it's on Netflix, and it's a great. It's a very entertaining movie. It's very entertaining. It's all over the place, but at the same time, it's not. It's weird. It's like
There's
everything that
cohesiveness
happens.
to it.
Yeah, everything that's happening, you're like, what the hell is happening? Why is this all over the fucking place? But at the end, everything comes together, and you're like, ah. So Bad Bunny is in that movie. He doesn't really have a funny character-ish. He makes it funny, but it's not supposed to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
And you get like a sense of his first time. He's like, oh wow, he's good at acting. But being funny in this with Adam Sandler and steal the show from Adam Sandler, and they wrote the character just for him because they Bad Bunny's agent kept calling them like, hey, we hear that Happy Gilmore, we want to work with you, this and that. And they're like, they call Adam and they're like, hey, they keep calling. He's like, perfect. I can write him a character and he's going to be my caddy. So it's hilarious because a callback from the first movie, he has a caddy that or he doesn't bring one, and they give him a rookie caddy. So in this one, he does the same because he doesn't have one, and they have to. And then he calls Oscar, Bad Bunny, Benito. Missed opportunity though, because he's doing the residency right now in Puerto Rico, and I think this weekend should have been the Happy Gilmore weekend to have. Because every weekend he's bringing people in to his shows. There have been some people that have been singing his songs and whatever, but like the first weekend, LeBron James was there. Second weekend, like there was a Puerto Rican boxer there, a Puerto Rican legend boxer, whatever. But I think that the movie premiered on Friday. They should have had the Happy Gilmore cast there, and that would have been great for marketing.
But they're traveling for like red carpets and all that stuff.
Yeah,
so
that too.
Oh yeah.
So, but the storyline of the movie, the plot of the movie is that he has to go back to golfing because his daughter is great at ballet, and she got accepted into this ballet school in Paris, but it's $75,000 a year, and he's broke because he's an alcoholic. Because in one of his games, after he has 5 kids, he hits the ball in one of the tournaments and goes straight to his wife and kills her.
Oh, jeez.
So
based on the trailers, I knew that the mother was gonna be gone, but I was not expecting it to be
the way they took her out.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And he becomes an alcoholic because of that, and he stops playing golf because of it. So, and it's 30 years later, and they're like, you got to go back. So he sucked. He hasn't played golf in 30 years. So it's like, it's a more like a redemption movie. It was, I enjoyed that movie way too much.
We
And
we
it's
watched the first and first last week
okay
with I showed it to my
before it
kids.
came out.
Yeah, and then we watched this one together. It when you watch it back to back, it makes sense.
Yeah.
If you have not seen it, I suggest to rewatch it if you haven't seen the first one in a while, so that way you can enjoy this one even more. Because even
Yeah.
without it, it's still funny, but you're gonna laugh more of like jokes that they're not even saying. It's just things that they are for you to see.
Yeah. There's a bunch of actors that died that were in the first one.
Yep.
So they bring like Eminem. He plays the son, but he's not the only one. There's a bunch of other characters that, what's his name? Carl
Weathers' character.
Yeah. Yeah. He, like the actor passed away, last year? So they have someone playing his son with a fake hand also. It's funny.
Yeah, I
It's
saw
like
that.
alligator. Is like, no, he's like, is it an alligator accident? No, vending machine. I didn't have money.
This is the same. The original actor Chubbs is the same guy in Star Wars, right? And that was in
Yep. In the Mando.
Mandalorian. Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah. So what was your favorite part, other than Benito, obviously?
The breadsticks, dude.
The breadsticks.
The breadsticks. That scene where they're like, "This is how you used to toughen up," and then they go to the it's not a baseball field, but with the like ball machine that like shoots it at you.
Yeah, a batting cage.
The batting cage.
The batting cage, and then like one of them gets knocked down, and then Bad Bunny is like karate chopping it and catching it with his mouth, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, dude. You want some breadsticks?
He's still on the
Are
floor.
you okay?"
Yeah. Like, I can't pinpoint something that I like better than something else. I think the movie was well rounded.
Mm-hmm.
What I didn't like as much was probably towards the end, seeing that whole like Maxi League thing.
Yeah, like
the players, what they were doing, and we're not gonna spoil that. But what they were doing was, to me, was very out there. I'm like, come on.
It was already an out there movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that took it up a notch.
Another great scene is that one comedian, the one that says he has this joke about how Hispanics never say that they want to go to Cracker Barrel. I think his name is Esteban. I'll explain the joke later.
The Cuban guy?
Yeah, from SNL.
SNL?
From SNL, yeah. But then he's
we don't say Meatloaf Monday.
Yeah. He's really funny, and I'm glad that they put him in
Yeah.
a movie, and I'm also glad that he was being used as the kid that they were trying to hit.
Yeah. Oscar's cousin.
Target practice, essentially. He's slippery.
So, he's shifty.
He's shifty.
So for you, Justin, the whole Maxi League, there's a bunch of, they just play 7 holes, but it's like weird,
extreme.
Like, extreme obstacles and things like that.
It's a whole. I think it should be a thing actually, but not
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
way.
not like I think it would be fun.
The off roading, all that stuff. Cool.
Yeah,
they don't use a golf cart. They use like a Can-Am, like a UTV.
Yeah,
right.
But one of the obstacles or the things is that the putt, not the putt, but the holes actually move. So they have to practice by hitting somebody, and it's him. So he's like, "Are you sure he's okay with it?" They ask Bad Bunny, and he's like, "Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. He got paid. He got paid." He's like, "Come on." He's just hilarious. Like,
It really is.
that dynamic between them two. He's like, "Cousin, you gotta go." Like,
Yeah.
okay, Happy Gilmore. Happy
He's like,
Gilmore.
that just the one. He's like, who's this guy over here? He's like, oh, this is my caddy.
This is my caddy. Okay, caddies don't get caddies. He's like, oh, okay.
Also, when
That was
Adam Sandler punches him in the face, and he's like, "Okay, I get paid now."
Oh, for $100. He's like,
Yeah.
I'll do it
He's
for
like, give me
100.
50, I'll give you 100. Yeah, no, the whole movie was hilarious. Like,
It's a really good movie. Yeah.
there's so many cameos. Someone broke down the cameos, and there's 78 cameos.
Jeez.
I thought it was 37. I saw somebody say
No.
37 earlier.
Well, they're also counting all the golfers,
Okay.
because those golfers that you saw with the gold jackets, they're all real golfers. The team that he plays with, they're all real golfers. So all those were counted, and there was like 78, and it was.
There's one of them that sees dead people.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Brody.
Bobby.
Yeah.
But there was something else in the movie that I wanted to talk about. The four sons are hilarious.
Yes, they are.
They embody what Adam Sandler is. And none of them look alike. It's weird. None of them look like each other or like him.
The oldest one is a wrestler in AEW, but I forgot his name.
No shit.
MJ something, MC, I don't know.
No, wait. Are you fucking serious? MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Yes,
is in this fucking movie. Holy shit. Okay.
He plays his oldest. And then his youngest daughter plays his daughter on this one. And then he ends up in like a AA meeting. And there's this girl that is there, and it's played by his oldest daughter. And then his wife plays
ballet teacher.
The ballet teacher. And then the one that plays his wife in the movie was the one that played his girlfriend or his love interest in the original one. It brought her back too. So it was a very wholesome movie.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
It's like what you expect the sequel will be. Like,
yeah,
pretty much if you like the first one, you will like this one. Like, I don't think there's one over the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like let's put it this way. It's like an athlete, like a real athlete. They're doing their story about them, and everything is sunshine and rainbows, but then you find out that they actually like lost everything, and now they have to come back and win everything else again. That's pretty much what it is. It's like watching, I don't know how to explain it.
I think wholesome is pretty good. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Also, Oscar reminds me of what's the movie where he's a like he wins his uncle's Mr. Deeds?
Yeah. Mr.
Do you
Deed.
remember the butler?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He reminds me of that guy.
He's in
Transformers?
the Transformer movies. Yeah.
Yeah. So he reminds me, his character, they're very, very, very similar.
Uh-huh.
Very similar.
His character, Mr. Deeds, is fucking hilarious.
It really is.
So if you like his character on Mr. Deeds, you're gonna like Bad Bunny's character on this one.
Yeah.
No, he's like, there is some parts where he's like, he goes to his happy place, Happy Gilmore. He's always going to his happy place, but his happy place used to be like his
Happy
wife.
friendly.
What?
Like I'm saying, like
Your
the
voice.
his happy place.
It's
Your
gone.
voice changed.
That's why I was
now?
confused. Yeah,
His happy place was not kids friendly.
yeah. It was. He saw his wife in lingerie holding beer, and
Yep.
because he was an alcoholic, but then he doesn't drink anymore, so he has to change his happy place. And at one point, I felt so like relatable to this. There's a part in his happy place where the pants, the medium pants, he's like,
Oh.
You froze at just the right time with
Yep.
that one.
oh man,
Oh my god.
I wish I could see where I froze.
You'll see it on YouTube.
Yeah, you'll see it when you edit.
Fantastic.
See, I
but
thought you
yeah,
were relating more to the part of him being on the toilet on TikTok.
you know, it's funny you say that because that is the first one that you see
Yeah.
when he starts thinking of his new happy place. And I immediately was like, hey, that's me. But once I saw him grab his pants and it said medium on it, I'm like, yeah. But I digress. But that's it. The movie's very wholesome. You should watch it. It's a good watch. So I suggested, Justin, I suggest that you, with your dinner, sit down, make sure you're not drinking anything at the time, because I laughed so hard that if I would have been drinking something at the time, it would have come out of my nose.
Or do and record yourself.
Yeah.
2 options.
So
Could be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Oh yeah. No. Well, I mean, like Yadi was saying, like if you liked the first one, you'll definitely like the second one, and I definitely enjoyed the first one. The first one was really good. So
There's a bunch of, he acts the same way as he did in the original one. There's a bunch of, like, you know, when he used to make that voice, see it sucks now, and things like that. That
yeah,
kid voice, he does that in this one, and then it's a good callback when he's riding the club like a horse. In the first one, he does that on this one. It's There's a bunch of callbacks. So
I'd be disappointed if there wasn't.
yeah. But again, when they're playing the Maxi League, it gets tough. Especially the last scene. So, all right. You guys have anything else?
Nope.
Oh, the Fantastic Four. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that they did the Earth number based on Jack Kirby's date of birth, 828.
Right. 828.
Yep.
And that was
He
cool.
passed away in what, 94?
I think
A while
so.
back.
Yeah. Because I think that's what I saw on the.
Yeah. February 6th, 1994.
Yep. Why the fuck is my caps lock on?
Why are you
Screaming.
shouting?
Yeah, right.
I got an email from somebody, from one of our clients yesterday, and it was in all caps, and I was like, why are you screaming at me, man?
Sir, excuse me, sir.
It's yelling in text.
Yeah. I need you to calm down, first of all. It wasn't anything bad either. I think he just forgot to turn off his caps.
Yeah, it happens to me a lot at work. I say, I'm sorry, I'm
Yeah.
not yelling.
Real quick, did you guys see the price of the ROG Ally X? The one with the Xbox collaboration?
Like 800? I can't recall.
$1,050.
Oh yeah.
Still cheaper than the new Samsung phone.
Yeah. And the non-X models will still sit around $699. So they're going to launch the X model and the non-X model. And the pre-orders start
now.
The base model go on sale. No. Where is it? No, they go on sale on August 20th. Place the pre-ordering.
Really quick, did
That's
your
it.
wife tell you that there's a new Outlander show coming out?
No, she told me that you called her the other day and you were talking about Outlander, but you didn't give me details.
So I'll give you
She'll
the
give me
details.
details about everything except for when she talks to you.
That's because mind your business, first of all.
That's fine. I don't care. I'm just saying.
But I will tell you about Outlander because we're on live and I want to talk about this. So, anyways, there's a new Outlander show coming out. It's called Blood of My Blood. It's gonna come out this bitch. No, I'm kidding. It's coming out August 8th. And it's essentially a prequel to the Claire and Jamie story.
I did hear something from her about that at work because she was actually talking with this Scottish lady at work that was a guest in the hotel.
Hey, I love that she
Yeah,
told
she
me
was.
about my brother.
No, she told me that.
Okay.
No,
but yeah.
when she talks to you,
Oh, what
she
the
doesn't give me
conversation's
detail.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn right. Anyways, so
She wants to put this lady in her pocket. Because it's an older lady and she's tiny. She's like, I just want to put her in my pocket and take her home.
Yeah.
So I can just have a conversation with her.
Uh-huh.
What?
I was like, what kind of show is this?
No.
I missed something here.
Did you hear what Justin said?
I heard something about a Scottish person.
Yeah. There's this
work.
little old Scottish lady that was staying as a guest at the hotel, and
You missed that
any
part.
opportunity Sarah could find to talk to this woman, she did, and because obviously
She's the wife of the architect.
That Mosby?
She used to what?
She's the wife of the. No, she's the wife of the architect that did the hotel. So they're both like he has an accent, but her accent is a little bit thicker than his.
Yes.
So whenever she's in the hotel, she just tries to find her so she can talk to her. And she doesn't care what she talks to her about. One day she's like, I just want to hand her the menu so she can read it to me. So it's a prequel.
Oh, thank you.
I heard everything.
So I can go back to what I was saying. Blood of My Blood. It's a prequel, and it's about Jamie's parents and Claire's parents. And I know you've seen the show, but just in case, in the very first episode, she mentions how her parents died in a car crash. And in the trailer of Blood of My Blood, they show them having a car crash, and then they show the mom waking up in the 1700s. So,
are they related?
I don't know what's going on there. I want to know what's going on there. I haven't read that far in the books. So, I think that her mom may still be in the 1700s. And they're going back to Scotland this next season.
My theory when it came to that, my theory was that Jamie actually came from the future.
I thought about that as well at some point or another.
Because he was having those like visions about TVs and things like that. So instead of being visions, it was something that he was remembering from when he was a kid.
So, yes and no. I have a theory that he is what's it called? That he was buried in one of the houses in Scotland.
Okay.
Inverness specifically, which is where the first town that they visit. Um, the reason for that is they say in the book that during Halloween the spirits come out essentially. Oh, how sane, something like that. And
I knew she was going to drop.
Oh,
She's going to be so mad.
yes. I mean, it had to happen. Like everybody's connection has just been going up and down and up and down, and just it's.
I knew it was going to drop. Hey, I still have Dragonite, Mega Dragonite, or version.
Nice. Still a better version, I think, than
what we
Game
got.
version. Yeah. Dude, have you seen this freaking new game that Game Freak's working on that's like out for the other consoles?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god, I don't recall the name of the game, but it looks fucking incredible. Give me a second.
She said it's fine.
It's called Beast of Reincarnation. It's supposed to be hitting PC, PS5, and Xbox Series at some point next year. It's an action RPG set in a post-apocalyptic Japan, featuring a character called Emma the Sealer and her dog Ku, odd name for a dog, as they navigate the world of monsters and corruption. But
Right.
look it up, and because I think there's a short trailer for it, but it's like it looks pretty good, and I'm like, this is Game Freak, like holy shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look it up.
I'm looking at it right now, and I agree. Like I was not gonna think this is a Game Freak game.
Oh yeah,
What's the name of the game?
Beast of Reincarnation. I didn't want to keep this episode going too much longer, but I like it. It just it popped into my head when we were talking about Pokemon, and then I'm like this.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's apparently also it dips into the Souls-like genre as well.
It looks good.
Oh yeah.
All right. You guys have anything else? I'm just gonna cut it because I don't think that she's coming back.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
All right. All right,
Oh, and
guys.
I forgot one more.
Yeah, shut up. All right, guys. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Go on all of our social media. Justin, what can they do?
They can click all the things.
And you heard it here. Hopefully you like Fantastic Four and Happy Gilmore 2 and are looking for the Rogue Ally. I don't know. Everything we talked about today. I hope you liked it all. We'll see you next week. My name is Louis. Justin, Yadi, Lola left. This was the Nerd Archive Podcast. See you next week.
Deuces.
I will eat your heart.